Hey, welcome to Mesmerizing Living. Today we are here with another topic. Today we are going to discuss about the study permits and off-campus work requirement. Uh, Basically, students can work off-campus without a work permit. So the Canadian study permit allows students to work off-campus. Uh, we assume that you understand the difference between on-campus work and off-campus work. So there used to be a 20 hours capping for the off-campus work. They could work part-time during a regular academic session and full-time during regularly scheduled breaks between academic sessions. So that used to be norm. So let's see what's the change in here. So it's a temporary public policy. Again, as you all know, Canada is struggling with the workforce, especially after pandemic. So it's another temporary measure that is going to help address the labor shortages in the Canadian market. So as per the off-campus work hours policy, uh, it was announced on 7th of October 2022. So this policy is effective from November 15, 2022 until December 31st, 2023. So again, certain students are permitted to work off campus more than 20 hours per week during an academic session. There's a little bit caveat here. Only if IRCC has received their study permit application on or before October 7, 2022. In nutshell, this temporary policy is applicable to the existing study permit holders who are in Canada or whose applications were approved on or before October 7, 2022. For instance, you might be coming in January intake 2023, but your application was already approved before October 7, 2022. Then it's applicable to you. So what does this public policy do? This public policy exempts eligible full-time international students without a work permit. Yeah, certainly, because since you are on study permit, you don't have a work permit. It exempts you from the requirement that they work no more than 20 hours off campus per week during the regular academic sessions. So this is a wonderful opportunity. I mean, if as a student, if as an international student, you can schedule your classes, your lectures, and your academic requirements along with your part-time work, so you can earn some money and pay off the loans and whatnot. So yeah, this is a very wonderful statement. Even though it's a temporary public policy, yeah, it's gonna help all the international students here. So there are a few requirements. Obviously, you should be meeting off-campus work eligibility requirements. Those are the standard requirements. Study permits should be received by IRCC on or before October 7, 2022, or study permit application has already been approved, who are studying full-time or part-time during their final academic session at designated learning institution DLI, who are currently in Canada. So this is applicable to all students who are in Canada as of now or will be entering Canada at a later date but prior to the expiry of this public policy. For instance, even if you are April or May intake student in 2023, still you got couple of months, you could be benefited from this policy because this is until December 31st, 2023. So there are few caveats, but not much. Should have maintained full-time status for the duration of their program, and they should be able to manage the study and the work during their academic session. So what else they have mentioned? If they are eligible for public policy referred to above during the final academic session, and if their final academic session takes place between November 15, 2022 and December 31st, 2023, then they are allowed to work more than 20 hours per week. Yeah. So what else they have mentioned for former study permit holders on maintained status? Okay, these are few conditions on the former study permit holders on the maintained status who are still maintaining their previous status. They should have previously held a study permit. submitted an application to IRCC that their study permit has expired and renewal was received. This is only applicable when you are renewing your study permit. And authorized to study without a study permit under section 189 of the IRPR, full-time student enrolled at the DLI, enrolled in a program that is post-secondary academic vocational or professional training program. So yep, more or less this is applicable to all the students and former study permit holders who have already submitted the application for extension of their study permit. Yeah, so this is a wonderful policy by the IRCC, which is going to help both Canadian business holders to address the short-term labor shortages, as well as students to gain some experience while working, while studying, working experience in Canada. And yeah, it's a golden opportunity. So if you are not utilizing this, you are already in Canada, or you are planning to come to Canada and your study permit has already been approved, best of luck. You can be benefited from this policy. So yep, stay tuned and thanks for watching this video. If you want us to address some specific topics or concerns, you can comment in the comment field below. Thank you so much for watching and have a great day ahead.